Welcome to the Red and Biggie podcast. I am Red,
I'm Biggie.
and we got a whole array of topics to go over with you guys, including Biggie's thoughts on the Superman movie, the Ghost of Yotei State of Play, Madden Deep Dive. Dude, the franchise looks awesome on that, as well as the trending online game Peak, which you can find on Steam. So let's get into it.
I'm a man. Now I can see your handsome face. It's like shit, but that's alright. That's alright.
You look beautiful, baby boy.
Like, I think it's bigger than PlayStation. I think it's bigger than Xbox stuff.
Cracking the code right now. We look pretty.
I cut it down and like cut a little bit out so that way you don't see it was a 40-round clip. Just kind of cut Star Wars. Speaking of which, may the force be with you, buddy.
Fuck, I already fucked it up, dude. Red and Biggie podcast. It's bigger.
Hi everybody. Hi, how's it going? How's your week? How's your week, Red?
Going good. Well, actually, no, it's not going good. I had to buy a brand new car this week, and
you had an expensive weekend.
I had probably a $30,000 weekend this weekend. So I would say
no big deal. No big
yeah,
deal.
not $30,000. So I mean that's cheap for new car standards, but yeah, so it's going, dude. But
new car, yeah, sure, new car. Yeah.
We were tired of fixing. Just buy, getting an older car, you pay it off, and then by the time it's paid off, you have to do repairs that equal more than what the car's worth. So we bit the bullet and got
a
new.
When you messaged me and you were like, "Hey, if we found out how much it costs to fix the Audi," I was like, "Oh no,
dude." So here's what's crazy too: the Audi cost $11,000 to repair, and that wasn't to repair like the leaks that they found in the engine. That was just because we hit the pothole and like cracked everything, and then it obviously did things to the engine that made it start leaking. So that was dude. It's yeah. So anyways, no more Audi. My old girl Betsy is no longer gonna be.
What a terrible fucking name. Thank God.
I'm a little hurt, dude. Me and Betsy went through it.
Rest in power, but like, come on, man. Like that's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Well, you know what? Screw you. All right. That's why Marissa didn't let me name our baby Chalupa Batman. So, anyways, what about you though, buddy? How was your week? Hopefully it was better than last. You had the car issues last week.
Yeah. No. I mean, this week wasn't bad. I'm like work sucks, but like I don't want to get into that. So
yeah.
Other than that, it's not terrible. I'm off tomorrow, but I gotta take James to Indianapolis, so that's a bit.
Yeah, I mean, enjoy it. You don't have to go in,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, maybe you guys go do something fun. Well, actually, I'll give them I was about to say too, if you guys are going to Indy, I don't know if you guys drive through Kokomo. I saw that there's like a Kokomo toy like collector's shop. That's massive. It has like I'll just have to send you the link. Yeah, maybe I think YouTube probably enjoy something like that. But yeah, it has like all like collectible toys, like superhero stuff, and so I don't know, maybe something to check out. But yeah. But once again though, thank you for joining in Red and Biggie podcast episode 10.
The big 1-0.
The big 1-0, dude. That's crazy when you think about it. Weekly, 10 weeks. 10 weeks we've been at this, dude.
10 weeks.
Before we get into it, make sure you guys do us a favor, share this podcast, leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you can do to help us grow. We would truly appreciate it. And I think we decided 200 followers. If we can get 200 followers on Facebook, we'll end up doing a Red and Biggie podcast Funko giveaway. Maybe if we can hit YouTube, we might do another one too. Let's say 100 subscribers on YouTube. Do something like that. But yeah. So anyways, we got some things to cover before we get into the meat and bones, as I like to say, of what we're talking about. The meat and potatoes, dude. Anyways, the weekly trending topic of the week. Got one for you. You ready? Binge-worthy TV shows, according to Google, was the most searched topic online this week. So, with that being said, what would you have as your top 3 best binge-worthy TV show, starting with number 3. Ooh, did we stump him?
This is tough because I don't watch a lot of TV.
Okay. Well, this could be all time though, right? And this is just personal, so like it doesn't have to be up to date.
Now, when you say binge watch, do you mean like actually watching it, or like I put it on in its background?
No. See, so like here's the thing, like because those shows could be good, but if it's not good enough for you to sit down and actually watch, I don't think it's like a worthy. Like that's just background noise. Okay. It's no different than putting Rain on.
Number 3, Scooby-Doo.
Like a specific one, or just like overall?
I'd say the classic Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Or Where Are You, Scooby-Doo? Whatever it's called. I think that one.
I'm trying to remember which one. That would have been like in the 70s, right? That's not the one when we were kids, right? Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this one's like 70 years old, or not 70 years old, but like in the 70s.
Okay. So that'd be like our parents' age. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Scooby-Doo.
Number 2, Castlevania on Netflix.
Oh, see, I have not watched that. I want to.
It's fucking good.
Is it? Okay. Is it something I'd like, you think?
Absolutely. I think
so. Okay, so I got to get into it.
It's pretty solid. The Office is my number 1. I can sit and watch that all day. You know what I mean?
Yes. I don't know if I'd have it 1, but it's like yeah, dude, it's so good, dude. That would make sense why you asked about the Funkos, or saying you wanted to start collecting the Office Funkos, man. Mm-hmm. That's a good collection though. Like, are you looking for episode specific, or are you just looking in general characters?
No, I want all of them.
All of them. Okay. Do they make so many of them?
All of them. I want all of them.
Okay.
I want them to have their own dedicated shelf somewhere.
Dude, what's your so we're on The Office. What's your favorite episode?
Oh, fuck you. My favorite episode, not the cringiest episode.
No, give me both now, because you brought it up. But your favorite episode.
Cringiest episode is it Mike's Tots or something?
Dude, yes, where he like
the one where he promised college tuition for all kids.
Oh my god, yes, dude, I forgot all about that.
He's got fucking laptop batteries for all of them. That's fucking wild. Favorite episode though?
I'm really curious about this.
Oh fuck.
Stump you?
Oh, there's so many good. Like the ones coming to mind are the one where Michael thinks he's getting the regional manager job, I think.
Oh, okay.
Whatever job that is.
Right.
So they go to the beach, and he has these competitions that they have.
Right.
Pam ends up like, oh, I walked on fire. She expressed like, Jim, I miss you. Like, we used to be best friends, but you're with fucking Rashida Jones, and she's so much hotter than I.
Dude, I forgot when he was with her too, man. It's been a while. I'll have to sit down and rewatch him, because I think it's been about 3-4 years since I've like sat down and watched The Office.
It's so good. I have it on DVD, and part of me really wants to like bring it into this game room and like pop it into PS3 and just be like, yep, this is my Office dedicated machine. Every time I want to watch it,
that's awesome.
Turn it on. That's a good episode. I would have to say the episode where Holly has to move back to. She moves somewhere. I don't think it's Nashua. Maybe it is Nashua, but she has to move somewhere. And Michael's like, yeah, we can do a long distance relationship. And they have Daryl help him move.
Okay.
Like they take one of their company trucks and to move all of her stuff. And like on the way there, they kind of like break up.
Oh, see, I don't remember this one, dude.
They have to have a car ride back home, and it's just really awkward.
Okay. So I don't remember that one. I think if like I had to, like, my favorite one I can tell you is the Office basketball, like the Office versus the Shippers.
Oh yeah, the warehouse.
That's one of my favorite episodes, dude.
That's pretty good. That's an early episode too. Holy
it
shit.
is. It really is. But there's so many good ones, right? If I say like, because I'm like, oh, it's my favorite. It doesn't mean that it's like the only. Like,
right.
It's like one A compared to 1B. Like.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I guess like if I had to rank it, Office would be number 2 for me.
Okay.
All right. Number 3 binge-worthy series. This one's actually, I don't know, and hopefully I get here. I'll have to Google it real quick, because it was a Netflix series. Let me see. Actually, okay, no. So I'll just, it was a medieval one, and now I can't remember the name of it. Was it Kingdom of Heaven? Not Kingdom of Heaven. That's a movie. It was like a Viking age, like the dude was like a Viking, but he was raised as a Christian type of deal, I think. And then they made a movie about it at the end to kind of cap off the series. But
Vikings?
No, it's not Vikings. It's that like it's that setting, and it's like this almost like some of the characters are like not the actors, but the characters are like the same people. Okay. Dude, I can't remember the name of it now. So I guess it couldn't be number 3, right? Okay, you know what? Since I can't think of the name of it, I'm just gonna say I can't because I don't know the name of it, so I can't. God, dude, it's really bothering me now.
But you binged it when it came out, right? Like,
dude, yeah. So I I think there's 3 seasons, and then the movie is like technically 4, or maybe it's 4 seasons, and then the movie's like 5.
Is it Ragnarok or something? Is that what they call
no, it's dude. Now it's okay. Hold on. Now it's bothering me, so I have to look this up. Netflix Viking shows. I'll find this son of a bitch. It's not Vikings Valhalla. It's really bothering me. It's not Vikings, which Vikings was good. The Last Kingdom. That's what it was. The Last Kingdom, dude. That one is really good. If you haven't watched it, I'd give it a try. Okay. It's essentially with the King of England at the time. I can't even remember his name. He was the bad guy in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like the main Templar, and now I just can't remember his name. But anyways, dude, I already forgot the name of it. Holy shit, dude.
The Last Kingdom.
Yes, The Last Kingdom. I have it number 3. I can remember the scenes in the show, dude. I just can't remember like. There's too many head hits. CTE, my God.
It's CTE.
Number 2, I have The Office, and then number 1. So it's like 1A, 1B for me because of the ending. Game of Thrones is 1B. 1B for me because of the fucking ending. But if you take away like half of that last season, dude, 1A.
Yeah, if you take away like the first 3/4 of it, or the last 3/4 of it, yeah, you'd be all right.
But like if we're talking binge, like, dude, just because it had like 6 bad episodes doesn't mean it's not a But
did I tell you about how like I used to live in like a trap house in Warsaw, and like every Sunday night I would get Jimmy John's, have it delivered, and I'd sit down on the couch. And I just eat my Jimmy John's while watching Game of Thrones because the new episode would come out. I miss that shit so much. So I love Jimmy John's.
I can't say what we were doing for reasons.
But
it was it was college, so college things.
You were also eating sandwiches.
Yes, no pizza because of Domino's, man. We all of us in the house worked there except for one person. He worked at Chipotle, but we would get on Sundays. We would get Domino's. We would. And then what we would do is we would watch Game of Thrones. And I'm going to tell you, like, before I hit this number 1 of all time binge shows for me, that like, like in your life, how you have an experience and you're like, dude, I don't know if I can get that much dopamine in my freaking brain the rest of my life. Like, you just like, this is the type of moment to be in. Mm-hmm. It was when Arya drops the knife and kills the Night King. All of us in the house after, we all of us go from to like the whole house, dude. I swear to God, our townhome that we're in, like the neighbors were probably thinking that like we were throwing a rager, and we were just watching Game of Thrones because my one buddy had these big ass outdoor speakers that he bought from Sam's Club, and we hooked it up to his 65-inch Samsung. Dude, that's how we watched it every week, dude. So. Game of Thrones though, 1B. 1A though for me is Daredevil, dude.
Really?
Daredevil. And I will say, Disney, although I hated how they ended this last season and they're doing Disney crap where they're like, oh, you got to come back for next season just to know, like, what should have finished in season 1 is going to be in season 2 to get you back into the show. Okay. But Daredevil, and I'm talking Netflix and then Disney did a phenomenal job, though, integrating it into, like, their ownership. So Daredevil is the best show, in my opinion, to binge watch.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the trending topic of the week: binge-worthy TV shows. Now,
what are your guys' top 3? I want to know. I'm curious. Andrew's got to have some. So
yeah.
I want to know specifically about Andrew's top 3 binge.
Okay.
Shows.
Well, actually, though, we'll give him a shout out real quick. Speaking of Andrew Tanner, big bald Andrew Tanner coming in clutch once again. He left a comment over on Spotify, which for those of you that don't know, we are on Spotify. So if you'd rather just listen to us, while you guys are in the factories working, or not even in the factories, doing whatever you're doing, guys, give us a follow over there, Red and Biggie Podcast. But in reference to our last episode where you brought up the question, or in a hot take, I think it was, video game graphics should not matter when selling a game. And I took the stance that I think it depends on the type of game, but I think it matters, to an extent. And you were kind of like the opposite, like, hey, dude, a game should be fun, and then the graphics just add to it type of deal. Right. Andrew Tanner commented and said, once I can get, actually, hold on, here we go. He says, I agree with Biggie more on the graphics standpoint. I think graphics are what takes games to the AAA level. I don't think they need to be lifelike in every game. But with that said, I think performance of said game should be emphasized much more. In today's gaming landscape, there's no reason a game shouldn't run at 60 frames per second minimum. I agree with that. And then he says, I will say I think graphics elevate a game a lot, whether the game is good or not. Sometimes all you need is a pretty landscape. And he put in parentheses Death Stranding, which I like how he put that in there because, hey guys, go watch my part 1 playthrough. I have part 2 coming out this week. I think on Friday, part 2's coming out, and that'll be fun. It's a shorter one because I got pissed at the end, so I rage quit. But
damn, really?
I did. If people go watch it, you'll see what happened. But so thank you, Andrew, for the comment over there. I think he has some good points, right? Like, even though I still stand on my position of, I do think they matter on specific games. I do see where you guys are coming from, and I totally, it's a valid point, like, to be said. So, but once again, Andrew Tanner, and then, like, while we're on some of our viewers, we want to give some shout outs on YouTube. We have a new follower this week, Bring the Storm 1. Our fellow brother of the Creamy Boys. Thank you for joining the YouTube family. And then over on Facebook, Joy Hurd, Marissa Davies. Hey. Oh. Hey, pretty girl. And Trevor Sad Boy Kelly. I love the middle name on there, dude. Trevor Sad Boy Kelly, man. Thank you. And also, shout out to him and Marissa. They have actually been reacting on almost every one of our posts. So they haven't been leaving comments. We love to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, but they give a little.
But hey, they're spreading some love. So once again, those. Hey, I'll tell you, Marissa be getting that. Anyways, oh god, dude, I hope her bosses don't watch this shit or something. Anyways, once again, Bring the Storm 1 on YouTube. Joy, Marissa, Trevor, thank you guys so much for joining the fam. So yeah, those are back to what we were doing though. So trending topic has been answered. I do have a question for you because I want to, we always talk about video games, mainly, which that's because we like video games, eventually I might do some sports stuff with you, but, video games, food, all that stuff. I want the viewers to kind of know what we kind of do as hobbies as well, or what we would like to get into, our interests, show them that we're not just video game like centered. So do you have any hobbies or hobbies that you would like to get started that maybe the listeners here don't know about?
So there's a couple. The main one that I'd really like to get into is 3D printing.
Dude, that stuff's so cool.
I've got some friends who already do it. Like I've got my buddy Brandon. I think he does resin 3D printing.
Okay, that's what the one guy I knew does.
Yeah, and then I got a neighbor actually who the same place. He does like filament 3D printing.
I don't know what that is. Is that like a cast almost, like the meshy?
It's on the spools.
Okay, I'd have to see that.
It 3D prints it, and it more or less, instead of, because like you know how the resin stuff works, right?
Yeah, like I know how the resin stuff works.
Yeah, you have like a black light and it hardens it and stuff. Yep. The filament is literally just layers upon layers of the of the stuff. So, and it's like heated up so that way it melts together and looks nice.
Okay, I'll have to watch a video on that because I haven't seen that. How you're explaining it, like it makes sense, but
yeah. So that's something I'd like to get into, but you know
it's
we
expensive.
Don't have the room.
Well, also the machine. If I remember right, aren't the machines kind of pricey too?
Yeah,
granted, you're probably selling it to people, so like you probably make your money back. But
because like I know there are some that have like fancy stuff where it's like you can connect to it through your phone and like have it start running and you can watch it and stuff. Excuse me. Good Lord. So yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff with it, but like to me it's one of those things where it's like I'd rather just like watch it, because if anything goes wrong,
you can stop it right away.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one hobby that I'd like to get into. Another one is Pokemon card collecting, because I'm a giant fucking nerd. Which
do you
do packs? Already started that. Huh?
Do you do packs?
When I can find them, or whenever Megan can find them, really. But she bought some today, and we opened them, and I think we got a couple decent pulls.
I know you should, like, even if it's just simple like record of like what you have, you should post that, dude. Because I know a lot of people that like personally that are into that. I'm not into it, so I can't connect with them. But
that's fair.
You find people that
I'll show people what I got. I don't have a lot, but I got.
No, it doesn't matter though. Well, I guess I have a shit ton of Funkos now, so I can't. I was about to say I don't have that many, but
my collection's small. It's like, no, Nick, it's the biggest one I know, buddy. Like,
yeah, dude. I got 4 more sitting here. I gotta find a shelf for.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was the same shipment that I had. They just split the shipment. So, okay. So 3D printing and Pokemon cards. Me, I mean, dude, I'm big into NFL football. Like huge into it. Honestly, I could do like a whole channel itself off of just NFL. Like I love it that much, but I think I might integrate it here a little bit instead, just so people don't have to go back and forth. But the other thing that people don't know about me, because I am a dumb jock, you know, is I actually like to every now and then read comics and graphic novels. So like I can grab the first one that I bought by myself and like purchased. Of course, I mean, you know me, was the Star Wars Rise of the Sith. So it has like, I don't even know how many comics, a shit ton of them in there, that I like to read. And then actually, I'll cover the tags. I just got these 3 that I have to do. Keep it on Star Wars, the Halcyon Legacy. I don't know how you say it, but it's essentially like a cruiser ship during the Star Wars era that had a like Wookiee Jedi, essentially. Then I have the Justice League, if I can get this right, Graveyard of Gods, and I truthfully only got this because of the Bat Who Laughs. That's my favorite Batman.
Batman Who Laughs, yeah. That's your favorite Batman?
It is, dude. I have the Chance of Chase Soda one in the off screen here, and then I also have his Funko somewhere on the wall. But that's my favorite Batman. And then I am Batman Beyond is number 2 though for me. Like Batman Beyond and the Bat Who Laughs, but I'm a big Joker fan too.
Whoa.
So I got the Joker Who Laughs. I found it at the Ollie's store, dude, giving them a plug-in for $5, and it's literally a collection of like it's a collection of all of his like most popular comics from 1940 on. So I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, I like to read graphic novels and comics, dude. And people be like, "Yo, he played football and he was this big sports guy. And now he's talking Star Wars and it's superheroes. What a nerd!" Okay, dude. You know what? Dabble in a lot of things. Okay, expand your horizons. But yeah, hobbies.
So I only have a handful of comics. I should rephrase. I had some Batman Beyond comics, right?
Okay.
and I had some Batman New 52 comics, and I lost them. I don't know where they're at. The most recent comic thing I bought was Venom King in Black.
I bet that one's good.
And actually, let me see if I can text Megan to bring it to me real quick, and I'll show you just how beefy that book is.
Sorry, I was looking at that comic trying to find it. As you said, it's beefy.
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
If
I wonder.
Let's see if Megan responds.
I wonder then. While she's bringing that, dude, like I don't have comic like all of my. So I say comics, but like they're all in these like novels. Like I like to get the like collections put together. I will say, whoops, I just slammed my computer monitor.
That's what this is. This
okay.
Is a collection of.
I will say, if I get comic books, there is a collection that I want, and I found them at the local comic store here in Warsaw.
Chimps? Yeah.
Yes. Here's the problem, dude. They were expensive, which they should be because it's a, but the Last Ronin. I want the Last Ronin set, dude, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I saw he had
a sequel to that, right?
No, are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay.
I think so.
So I gotta keep my eye out. But he had he had one in there. I can't remember what it was. Dude, it was like $197 just for the one, and I'm like, you know how many Funkos I could buy with that, dude? That's $200 off my $30,000 card, man.
That's wild. I should also mention, for a little bit, I was into buying comics digitally, right?
Okay.
Because I have an iPad and stuff, so I'd read them on that. I started reading Absolute Batman.
Okay, I haven't done that one.
Fucking amazing. I'll say that.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorite interpretations of Batman, because he's just hardcore, like hardcore. He kicks a kid. You know what I mean? And then Ultimate Spider-Man, the new one that came out.
Yep.
Great. One of the best Spider-Man comics I think I've ever read. So.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean I'll look into those too. But yeah, I like to Marissa gives me shit because they're picture books. She calls you getting your picture books. I'm like, fuck you, man. But
says the one who plays The Sims. Like,
right, thank you. If we have anybody that plays The Sims on here though, and they follow us, we love you guys.
Yeah, I mean, make us in your game. How about that?
Oh man. But all right.
Megan's gonna bring it. But anyway, we'll move on. I don't know if she does, she does.
Okay. Well, so here's what we're gonna do too. I have a question of the week. We have two, and the one is gonna lead into our first main topic of this week, which we're 30 minutes in there. I do get to it. Well, here's my first question. Okay. What is one thing that you, Biggie, could not live without? It's a hard one, dude. Monster, dude.
No, energy drinks in general. I couldn't live without them.
Well, you don't do coffee though, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so like that's your coffee essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. 100%. I get that, dude. I get that. Okay.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Shit, I made that question just to ask you, and I didn't really think about what I would answer.
What would you? Oh, she brought it.
What could I not live without? Like, what do I have to have? Dude, honestly,
I'll let you finish, and then I'll show this.
No, show this while I'm thinking.
Okay, that's the cover of
that. Is so sick, dude. Oh my gosh. But that is so cool. Does it have like art on the book itself too? Because my Star Wars one does. Like it's a card cover, dude. That's sick.
Look at how fucking thick that is.
It's like the Star Wars one that I just showed, man.
Absolutely.
That is sick, dude.
I took this to Connecticut with me when I went to do training and stuff.
Oh man. Dude, that's sick.
It's awesome.
I wonder if anybody that watch us like also do comics and stuff. Because there's only one person that I know personally that like is huge into comics. Well, aside from my dad and my like that type of stuff, but like
Right.
People our age, I feel like, don't do it as well. They probably do because the industry's still around. But
right,
like, I just feel like it's not as popular anymore.
Probably not, because the whole physical media isn't big with our generation
Right.
anime.
Which is
You know, like
crazy. I like seeing this stuff, dude.
absolutely, yeah. Like I'm kind of
Tangible.
upset with myself that I bought
All the digital.
Batman and Spider-Man stuff digitally, because I told Megan, I was like, start getting these physically, and she was like, we just spent money
Yep.
to get them digitally, and I was like, you're fucking right, damn
Yep.
it.
Dude, I get that though. But anyways, back to the one thing I can't live without.
Yes, tell us.
You know, if we're talking honestly, I could just be simple and say coffee because I really can't. Like, I have to have 2 cups of coffee. Dude, I'm on such a caffeine. Like, my heart, I don't know how it's functioning because I'm 2 cups of coffee. One when I before I leave work, one for the ride to work, and then I drink an energy drink at noon, and then if I get home and I'm crashing still, I drink another energy drink.
Wow.
Yeah. So how I'm still here, I don't know, but
I thought I was bad, but
no.
like,
Well, you have to think though. When I was, and people look at me now and they're like, "Hey, this kid never saw the gym," but no, dude. When I used to do like the strongman stuff in college, and like I quite literally was like fit and did my stuff like the comps and stuff. Um, I was taking pre-workouts, and those pre-workouts would have like 400 milligrams, 500 milligrams of caffeine, and then I was still drinking like a Bang energy drink, which is 350, I think, 300, something like that. So I was drinking a boatload back then. So like, it's a lot now, and it's not good. I'm not saying it is good for you, but
it's not good for you
I've
at all.
cut down to what I used to do.
When I was living in Lafayette and I was still driving to Rochester to work,
Yeah.
I was drinking 4 rock stars a day. I drink a rock star on the way to work, 2 at work, and then 1 on the way home. And that was back when the Rockstar punches were like 300 milligrams
Jesus,
each.
dude. That's so you were on the same fucking.
I was like on a 1,200 milligram kick of
Damn,
caffeine
dude.
every day just to make it to and from work.
And here we are, brother. Woo!
Somehow, some way.
But I guess the things I can't live without, I'll stick with coffee because there's like so many things. Like, I mean, like family and stuff, like Marissa, the baby, like that. But if we're talking
either
like
of us
items,
could have taken that that easy out, and we're like, actually, caffeine.
But really, caffeine is what. Yeah. So I'm gonna say coffee just because I do a shit ton of coffee. But okay. So the last question of the week that I have is going to lead into the first main topic. Okay. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I want you to answer this first, since I answered first last time.
If I could have any superpower in the world, it would be the ability to see the future.
Really?
Yes. Because and I'm just anything I want. Like, if I want to know what the winning Powerball is, I can see the future. If I want to know if what's going to happen to me in 3 seconds, and I can see that. And the reason I would like that power is because no matter, like, if someone like, let's say another villain tries to get me, I could just look in the future, see how they're going to get me, and I could play any scenario and know how to beat that person.
So can I ask something?
Yeah.
Is this based off the idea that everything is preordained, or is it based off the idea that you don't see the future, but you see every outcome? Like you can literally see, like, okay,
I would see the outcome. Let me rephrase
this or this.
The outcome. I could see the outcome of every single thing.
Okay, so more along the lines of like the leader from like
the
Incredible Hulk,
or something. Or like how like Doctor Strange in the Avengers was able to like play every scenario and see that's what I would like.
Okay.
And that's because then I feel like you're almost invincible, like you're like quite literally almost like but like I wouldn't go for immortality because I think living forever would suck. Because not because like it's just being funny, but like you have to see everybody that you grew up with that you care for, pass away or get killed or whatever, and then by time you get to that point where you're like, okay, whatever, at that point you're not human, and you're just gonna be a shitty person at that point, you know.
That's fair.
So yeah, I would definitely do to see every, maybe not necessarily future, but like see the outcome possibility of every single thing.
Right.
So, what about you?
See,
if the ability just to have the biggest balls in the room, right?
No, that'd be.
He already does.
That my arch nemesis would be Andrew at that point.
Big bald Andrew.
Big bald Andrew. No, I think I'd have to go with teleportation because I'm really fucking lazy.
Okay.
Like I would almost even go like I'll do Nightcrawler based teleportation where like I have to see where I'm going more or less. And like it's less teleporting as it's more entering one dimension and exiting out into the other one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think I'd do that.
Okay. I mean, that'd be a cool one. As long as it wasn't blue, you know, that'd be really cool.
Nightcrawler is the fucking best X-Men, by the way.
I agree with that. I have his, I'd agree with that. I have his X-Men Funko up here. I have him, and
you have the cover one?
I don't have the cover one. I want that one.
Oh, okay.
I have the I want to say it's not X-Men 97. It just says X-Men, so it's not from I don't know what series it's from.
It's probably just from like a comic or something.
Yeah, but it's him, and I have him in Jubilee.
Nice.
But
I love Nightcrawler. He's my favorite.
That Funko is probably one of my favorite ones, though, just because of the color schematics and everything on it.
Right.
But okay, so you chose teleportation. So
teleportation.
With that being said, this is going to lead us now into our first main topic of the week. 35 minutes into this, the Superman movie.
Yes, the Superman movie.
I was supposed to see it today, and me and Marissa chose sleep over the Superman movie because we have a 1-month-old. So we're still we're scratching and crawling right now to survive. So what were your thoughts on the Superman movie?
So, I went and saw it yesterday. I saw it with my dad and Cody. You know, it's not a bad movie.
No? Okay.
No, I thought if you have any questions, you ask questions.
So
we'll see.
The first thing, and we touched on it a little bit last night when we were playing, but it's the biggest topic of the movie right now.
Right.
You have the Call of Duty community. It's not really Call of Duty players, right? I'm just those type of people, really upset saying it's woke.
Right.
Because he is an immigrant. What's your thoughts on that?
Dude, he's a fucking he's an alien. Dude, he's not from here.
I'm with you on that, man.
Okay, just because it's getting me a little riled up. This character, right, started his whole fucking saying was like truth, justice, and the American way. He's not fucking American. He's a goddamn alien from fucking outer space.
Dude, that's true. I'm not arguing. I am with you on this.
He represented us. You know what I mean? And we let him. So guess what? Stop saying it's woke. It's not woke. He's an alien. He's an alien.
You know, I think people just want to fucking whine and complain about anything. Sorry, I'm over here digging stuff. My mouse is about to die, so I'm trying to charge that while I'm talking to you. But yeah, dude, I'm with you. When I saw that, right, it was just another like. In my head, I'm like, dude, another fucking thing that they're just like, bitching about, like trying to make a scene. Like, who cares? Like, why do you care so much, dude? It's it's fantasy.
Why not go to a movie and enjoy it? Why do you have to pick it apart to the point that you don't enjoy something?
Why why bitch that somebody else is going to see this movie? Like, what? How does it negatively affect you? You know?
Right. Guess what? If you don't want to see a Superman movie, don't go see a Superman movie.
Just like if you don't want Yasuke to, you know, fuck a dude, don't have Yasuke fuck a dude. Like,
go fuck a dude. Like, I can't stand gays. It's wrong.
They're so bad.
Are you putting your dick somewhere? Put it in a woman.
You and me are on the same page there, man. But okay. But like, here's my thing. When I see people comment that, right? We'll kind of get back on track here. When I see people comment, oh, it's woke, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Was it actually noticeable in the movie? Like, were they trying to push that? Or was it just like, dude, they're just playing the Superman role at this point? Like, this is his backstory. Like, they're not pushing a narrative onto you, right?
It was very much like, oh, hey, Lex Luthor's upset. So I don't want to spoil anything. Lex Luthor, D1 hater. I don't care what anybody says. He fucking hates Superman. He hates Superman because he's an alien that came to Earth. Over.
You cut out.
And
he's an alien that came out. What?
He's an alien that came to Earth, right? And he won everybody over. So
yeah. So he's no longer the poster guy, right?
Well, it's not even that. It's more along the lines of Lex is a scared human because an alien with superpowers is just in favor. You know what I mean? So he's more along the lines of like, no, humanity needs to be able to defend itself from these types of people. And so the best way to do that is to just get rid of these.
Right. Which makes no sense because he's the one defending you guys. So.
Right. So it's. I give it to. Though he was great, Lex Luthor. I didn't think he would be.
Who was it? You cut out. Who was it?
Nicholas Hoult.
I don't know. Let me pull him up while you're.
He's Beast in the new X-Men movies.
Oh.
The nerdy looking Beast.
Yeah, from the. Let me see if I can pull him.
Like
oh, dude, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I liked him playing Beast.
Yeah. He's a great Lex Luthor. Like
yeah.
He's just so good at acting. You know what I mean? Like he can literally like.
Well, there's some actors, dude, that can do that type of shit. You know.
Well, and he's able to convey this sort of hate, because it's not like it's a jealousy hate,
right?
But it's also like a hate that makes you cry. You know what I mean? Like you hate something so passionately.
That okay.
And he's able to convey that. Like when I'll spoil it. Superman wins. You know what I mean? Because of course he
does.
What? And it's literally Lex is like crying because he's just so fucking mad.
But that's a good villain, dude.
That's amazing, dude.
That's a good villain. Internet issues. So we have cut this, and here we were just talking about how Lex Luthor was crying, and at the end, because you said Superman won. If you don't, oh my God, you spoiled it, dude. It's a freaking movie. Come on, you know it's happening. But I was saying that with him having that much hatred, when he was like at the end, like how you're explaining it, dude, that makes a great villain. Because 100%. A great villain is a villain that like doesn't understand that they're in the wrong. Like they wholeheartedly think that they are
right,
like in the right with everything they're doing.
It's the Thanos thing of like, no, what I'm doing is for the good of humanity. It's
for the greater good, and you're a bad guy now because you believe
so wholeheartedly. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. Okay. But I think Nicholas Hoult should definitely be in that.
Okay, dude, I'm excited then because I think the problem with DC, right? And because we're friends, like best friends, like I've told you multiple times, DC is my favorite universe. Mm-hmm. I think the problem with DC movies is that like they make like one, and then like all right, like they leave the story unfinished, and you're like, dude, what the fuck?
I think a lot of that had to do with the simple fact that like they had no clear direction
for the older,
like for like Man of Steel and stuff like that.
It could have been. It 100% could have been. But by you saying, like he was that, I'm hoping that they continue. Because I personally like DC better than Marvel. Not because Marvel sucks, but just it's darker in my view.
Right.
But okay, what do you rate it? Final thoughts on Superman.
There were some bits in it that I was like, it's a little campy. I think it needed more action. 8.5 out of 10. Solid. It's very solid.
Okay.
Yeah. I would recommend people see it for sure.
Okay. Is your Cam? I just actually realized I'm not. Wait, are you actually able to see me right now during this podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never had my camera work on both OBS and on Discord.
I thought it was weird too, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
I really hope that. I mean, no, the recording looks good. The recording looks good, dude. That's crazy, actually. I just realized that. Not to get off topic again, but anyways, next main thing here, and then you can kind of talk more on this just for the simple fact that I didn't get to see it. I was busy all week with the car stuff. So, right. Ghost of Yotei State of Play, that came out to my understanding this week. Yeah. What was your thoughts on it? Like, are you more excited, less excited?
I'm probably neutral on it right
Neutral?
now.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm excited just because it's another Ghost of whatever game.
Right, Tsushima.
Um,
Yep.
yeah. I don't. It's not a day one purchase for me. I don't think.
Okay.
Um, but it looks good. It looks very good. I'm kind of happy that the whole honor and dishonor kind of stuff doesn't really play a role anymore.
Okay.
Because I thought in the first game, Ghost of Tsushima, that was very limiting in terms of like, cool. I like playing stealth. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So that means I'm going to be very dishonorable.
Okay, I
But
can see that. See, I didn't think
but
about
being
that.
but being dishonorable is the bad ending, I think, in that game.
Yes.
So like, you're telling me just because I'm better at sneaking than I am at fucking getting in there,
Yeah.
that I'm gonna get the
Dude,
bad ending.
I didn't think about that cuz I prefer the more head-on gameplay.
Yeah, no, I
So
love sneaking around.
I didn't
So
think about that. Yeah, wow. That's actually you just put
yeah,
a new perception on that game for me cuz I didn't think
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do, buddy.
What was your like biggest takes from it then? Oh no, did we lose him again? No.
It
Oh, I hear you.
okay.
We're back. We're trying, guys. We're trying.
It's not raining or anything, is it?
No, I mean where I'm at, it looks like it's about to.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Do you need to do a hard reset or anything?
It looks all right out there.
Yeah. Do you need to do a hard reset or anything like that?
No, I
No.
think,
Okay. We'll just roll with it.
it's all right. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. Like, this is what happens though. This is why your idea of us getting together doing it was a good idea. Maybe we do that here soon. We should.
Maybe doing one episode wouldn't hurt. I don't think.
Yeah. Let's
We'll see
plan.
how that.
We'll
See
see
how
here in the next couple.
yeah.
But okay. So what was your biggest like takeaway? Like what did you see in it that was like noticeable or like worthy of like get like, hey, dude, this game might actually be good.
Um.
Because like when I saw like I only watched very limited gameplay. I mean like when we were on here just going through notes, I was watching it in the background. It looks good.
Yeah.
Like visually does look good, you know. But like what's the biggest like why you should get this? Cuz it's not a Jin Sakai sequel, dude.
No,
So like
no.
this is like they're going off the Ghost of Tsushima name, but it's not a Ghost of Tsushima game. In my eyes.
I mean, I think it's more like, oh, this is a Ghost of game. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can get behind that.
They're branding it. I think is what they're trying
Okay.
to do. Is like, hey, you know, the first game was Ghost of Tsushima. It followed this dude. His story's done. But now we have a new character. It's
Okay.
Ghost of Yotei. I think this one's just gonna be worth playing just based off the like. Sure, it's not a direct sequel, but it looks visually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fun. It's got stealth mechanics still. It's got all the same great gameplay stuff from the first one. In this one, you get new weapons. You get spears. You can get dual blade weapon,
Okay.
like dual swords. There's an odachi, which is essentially just a giant katana. I think that's what it's called, is odachi.
Okay.
And there's what's that? I forget what it's called. It's essentially just like a chain thing that you can throw and like pull enemies in.
Kurosagame or something. Kurosagame.
I think so.
It was in Shadows too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So I mean, the simple fact that they're giving you more weapons is
It's
even
nice because the first one, if I remember, wasn't it just sword?
Sword and bow. I think.
Bow. Yeah.
Yeah. There's also, of course, every game has this now, but I think there's like a grappling hook mechanic where you can and swing.
Oh, really? Okay.
That looked pretty cool, and it actually looked pretty solid in terms of like animation,
fluidity and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm really gonna enjoy the bounty hunter mechanic in this game because you yourself, the character, has a bounty on your head, so other people will try to collect that. But then also you can go bounty hunting and collect other bounties as well. So I think that'll be really fun.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I mean, so do you have any worries about the game So I think my issue, it's not an issue. Like I'll end up playing it, not day one. I'll end up playing it though.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because Shadows came out before it, it's gonna be too similar to Shadows for me to get the full enjoyment out of it. Do you see that interlapping at all, or no?
I didn't play Shadows, so I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
I watched you play it. I can see where some people might be like, "Oh, this is not a copy paste, but it's very similar." And some people might be like, "You know what? 2 feudal Japan games in 1 year. I'm gonna pass."
Right.
I do think, just based off of the studios, I think Sucker Punch and Ghost of Yotei is gonna have a higher quality in terms of like detail for like graphics and stuff. But that's just because they as a company can afford the time to do it. I don't know if gameplay is going to be better. I'm not sure because again, I didn't play Assassin's Creed Shadows, so like I don't know how the stealth worked out in that game versus how it would work out in Ghost of Yotei.
Okay.
I do think Ghost of Yotei might be more bloody and gory because I mean I saw this chick cut a dude's arm off, and I'm like, can you do that?
Well,
in Shadows,
you can.
You
you can do a lot. Yep, you can
Okay.
cut their heads off. More so with Yasuke. But yeah, so that, like I said, I'll end up playing it, not day one. I'll say this: it's not day one for me, but not because I'm not interested in it. It's just because there's Madden, Hell is Us, like
your money's going to be elsewhere.
Right, there's going to be other games out that I'm going to be playing first.
Right, and understandable. My biggest concern, and this is my concern with the first one because it was what I felt when playing it, is that it's going to get repetitive quick, and it's gonna feel rather mundane.
Okay,
it's just gonna be like, what? Like, I know what I can do, and I know what I should do, but it feels like there's nothing to do. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it does. I know what you're talking about, and I agree with that actually in terms of the first game. I 100%ed the first game in Ghost of Tsushima, but I probably got halfway through it, maybe even a little before that. And like, cause like, wasn't there something with a fox? You had to find a fox or follow a fox in one of the things, and then
you had to follow a couple of them, I think.
Yeah, it was like all the side missions. They were all the same thing. Now I did them all, right? But it did get very repetitive, very quick for someone that's going to be doing 100%.
This one seemed, because they had mentioned that like you can interrogate certain individuals, I think, and they will give you clues as to like, oh, this, you can get a clue and it would lead to this type of mission, or you can get a clue for this and it would lead to this type of mission, which would then give you different abilities based off of what path you end up going down. Because I think you can go like more samurai, you can go more ninja, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Again, I don't know if that affects the story in any way. But
yeah. I would hope it does. I would, because then it gives it more replayability.
Yeah.
Because I think,
but again, if you're gonna play something that has like quote unquote multiple endings, but the game itself is kind of boring to get through,
that is true.
Are you really gonna do that replayability? Like, you know
that
what
is
I
true.
Like,
no, that is true.
But
okay. I mean, do you have any other thoughts on the Ghost of Yotei state of play? Like, do you have anything you want to add to it? Maybe something the viewer should know.
Well, I mean, if you don't have a PS5, they're announcing or they're releasing special edition PS5s
for Ghost of Yotei. Okay.
Yeah, for Ghost of Yotei, they have, I think, special edition controllers if you're into collecting controllers. I mean, I would say that if you're like, oh, I don't know if I should get it. If you played the first one, you're pretty much just looks like you're gonna get a sequel to the first one. You know what I mean? You're gonna get more or less a copy paste, just with better graphics and a different character. So,
okay. Yeah. I will say that the special edition game that comes with like collectible stuff, that was pretty cool. I don't know if you've looked at that yet. It comes with the mask. The mask looks pretty dope. Yeah, but I think I wouldn't do it. It's $300, I think. But it looked cool though. Like for someone that's just diehard into this.
Now, does it come with a physical game?
I don't remember. I think it does.
Because I know PlayStation, when I bought Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition, it came with a steelbook, but it didn't have a physical game, and that's pissed
stupid.
me off. So
I guarantee you that's licensing issues too.
Hey, probably could be.
That's insane.
But the fact that I paid $250, I expected a physical game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's shame on me,
that's
I guess.
Nuts, dude. That's insane. I wish Madden did something like that. Like maybe not $300, but like when you pre-order instead of I wish like for Madden, I wish that like because that's what I pre-order every year. I wish that like instead of getting like online points, because I don't play online like, unless it's like franchise, but I don't play like the Ultimate Team and stuff. It gives the people that pre-order it like something cool. Like, give me a mini helmet, you know, or give me just something like $20, you know.
Right. Well, I mean, didn't one of them that you got give you like a little mini locker thing?
Oh, so NCAA last year when they re-released it, I got the NCAA locker. They gave me the like the jersey that comes with it. I used to have it on the back of the chair. I just haven't put it back on yet. They gave you like a college football 25 jersey with the game, but that was an extra $70 though. But I will say, quality wise, really good. So, but yeah, I wish Madden did something like that instead of like, here's online points, which I mean, NCAA did that too.
Right.
But, and I understand it was like the first one in 10 years. So, but yeah, Ghost, dude, yeah. Ghost of Yotei. Yeah. It looks decent. I mean, for you guys interested, go check it out. They have the new stuff on it. It was about 20, or I think what I saw was like 20 minutes long. It's probably longer than that, but
I know. I think because I was watching, I think the gameplay overview, and that was like 13 minutes. So if you're wanting like strict gameplay stuff, watch the 13-minute
one. Sorry, I'm pulling a drink out of the Spider-Man fridge.
All right, I get it.
Speaking of which, actually, I'm drinking a nice brisk.
I don't like that you did that, but all right.
Speaking of Spider-Man fridge, dude, I didn't know if Megan would kill me for doing it, so I didn't do it. I almost gave you this fridge because when we were walking through Ollie's, when Marissa found this fridge, she was like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Is there no Star Wars one? No. We're walking through Ollie's. On the very top of the shelf, they had a Darth Vader one. I'm like, dude, it would literally go with my freaking room, dude. Like, so I was like, I should give this to John, and I'm like, Megan might kill me.
I mean, I'll take it. I mean, how much you want for it? I'll buy it off you.
No, it was $20. It literally was $20.
Okay, so wait, did you buy the Darth Vader one?
I did not because I'm like, dude, I can't have 3 fridges. We have the baby a Buzz Lightyear one, so I couldn't justify having another mini fridge.
No, you can. You
can. I could.
Do you want to know why? Because one, that's not a fridge; it's a cooler.
That is true.
If it goes out, you need a replacement.
You're not wrong. Dude, now my camera's doing that weird focusing thing. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
This shit. Okay, what makes red for right now? Dude, this camera was $180 when I bought it, and this was like 2, 3, 4 years ago. It wasn't 4 years. It was 2 years. 2 years ago. Yeah. So it shouldn't have issues, you know. And yet all the time it had whatever. Anyways, guys, like our stream, subscribe, so we can make money. I need a new camera. I really don't though. I'm complaining. Okay, so
what's next?
The Madden deep dive.
Oh my goodness,
dude!
Yes.
I was feeling it when this was out. I was feeling it.
Feeling it how? What do you mean feeling it? I guess
my loins were moist. I'll tell you that. That just sounded so wrong coming. No,
how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you how I feel. I felt how I did when I saw the Madden deep dive.
Giving me the shakes.
I was shaking. Hold on, I need to cool off with a nice brisk.
Bush.
Dude. What's sad though is they have the best marketing commercials, dude. But I hate Bush. Like, I don't care. People could fight me on that. Like, oh, dude, Bush is a shitty beer. Anyways, it's gross though. I mean, I will say this: the flavored ones are good. Like their apple. I didn't really like the peach, but I don't like peach. But the apple was good. Peach was okay. I think they came with lime or R or something. Anyways, Madden deep dive. For those Madden players like me, where we waste our money, $70 every year, $60, whatever it was. They finally did the franchise deep dive, which is what I am interested in. We have the online modes, the superstar mode stuff. Never really been big into that. Maybe when I was a kid, I did the superstar stuff, but I like to run my own NFL team, and I was expecting. So now that they have NCAA, even though it is still EA, it's not like it's a competitor, right? It's still a game that takes away from the rev. They're essentially producing double the product, and now they have to fight between who's buying what, right? So it's almost like inner competition is how I see it between the company. So I was excited for that when NCAA came back out, and it looks like it is. So here's some of the things they've mentioned, and I'm stoked about this. First off, what's funny is the biggest thing, and I want to like EA on their release emphasized this, and I could pull up the exact quote, but I'm essentially just going to paraphrase it. They said that the biggest thing that they wanted to fix in this Madden was the loading screens. So I was kind of disappointed on that because I'm like, dude, like, yes, they were slow, but like, how about let's focus on the quality of life in the game? And I don't think people are going to like pay attention to like, hey, it takes 15 seconds for this, game to load up, rather than, hey, I have this game in 0.1 seconds, but the game's still the same fucking thing, So I was a little thrown off.
What a weird complaint,
dude. What's not even a complaint though. What's weird is that they focused on that. Like as a company, the biggest complaint about Madden is it feels like the same thing every year. And you're focusing about loading screen times. Like, dude, that's not the issue with like mind you, I play, I buy every year. So it's not like I'm not going to buy Madden, but for those people who are trying to decide whether EA college football or Madden, loading screen isn't going to make them decide, dude. Right. So that was weird, but it was a lot of good. Now I'm hoping though, it's not, hey, here's what we're promising you. Here's what you're getting. And they're Madden's known, EA is known for, this is what's coming into play, and then it either isn't there or it sucks. Like they didn't implement it correctly. So we'll see. But one of my biggest complaints was the coaches. So when you run your franchise, you just create your coach. There was maybe like 10, 15 base, which I don't know why you can't just create your own face, or like 2K does it, dude. And MLB Baseball does it, the show, where you can scan your face into the game. I don't know why this, especially because in NFL, you don't even have to have super detailed on the sides or anything. It's literally just the front of your face. And then the helmet would go over parts of it. So it's not like, Anyways, they have now introduced over 200 new coaches. So we go from about 15 to, 10, 15, 20 to now a total of 200 coaches that we can, sorry, baby question here, that we can choose from. So I thought that was really cool. Like, finally, dude, you're giving us more options. Finally, it's going to feel more customizable. The next, on top of that, you used to only have a long sleeve shirt, a polo, or actually it might have, long sleeve shirt and polo might have been the only two options. I feel like there was a third that you could choose for your NFL coach. Oh, it was like the 3/4 zips. So it was the polo, quarter zip, or a long sleeve quarter zip type of deal, like extra thing you could choose. In this, they gave you like the exact numbers, but essentially it equals to 30,000 combinations of apparel that you can put onto your head coach now. So I thought that was really freaking cool, because I'm like, dude, now finally you can make it feel like you're coaching, Like, first off, out of the prior games, there wasn't even a redhead coach, dude. That's weird, isn't it? Like, you would think with how many people have red hair in this world, they would at least include that. No, they didn't. So here we are. So I'm assuming, now, dude, if they have 200 faces and there's not a single redhead in there, I'm gonna be really pissed. Really, but it would be actually really funny. But as far as like customization, like physical appeal, that's some things they added. I'm really excited. But now we're gonna get into like the holy shit, dude, this is cool. they're finally introducing archetypes into your coaching realm. So I love this because in the NFL, it's true. Like some coaches are just strictly like, hey, I know everything about offense. I'm gonna hire guys to do defense because like I'm not very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know you don't know a lot of football or like anything, but like the Kansas City Chiefs, okay, Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback, their head coach Andy Reid,
Yeah.
offensive mastermind. But like even to this day, when they talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and defense, it's not Andy Reid and the Chiefs defense, it's Steve Spagnuolo because that's their defensive coordinator because they understand that Andy Reid runs everything on the offense. And so he needs somebody to do the defense. Whereas some coaches kind of bounce, so they get a coordinator for each, you know. So, anyways, you have the offensive guru as an archetype. And what's cool about that is you have access to the whole offensive ability like tree that you can upgrade. You can't access defense though if you're offensive guru. You have to do that through your defensive coordinator. So now your coordinators matter too when you hire them because they have to be good at what they do so you can have access to it. On top of that, you can choose the defensive guru. So like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, dude, I hate playing them because in real life I'm a Falcons fan and they just kill us every time. It feels like. But their head coach Todd Bowles, he's like the opposite of Andy Reid. He knows everything about defense, dude. So it's essentially the reverse of like, hey, this is you have all the defensive accessibility, but now you have to hire an offense coordinator that's pretty good if you want to reach that. And then they also have the developmental wizard, which is actually probably what I'll use. It's they modeled it after like Dan Campbell's what the Detroit Lions because they're really good at getting players and then working them up into superstars. So that's what they're modeling it after, quote unquote. But he was the example. That's what I'll use. That one is going to focus more on off the field like traits. So probably like, hey, you can increase this player's XP like double in a game rather than what you normally get, or the gameplay. It said it actually will have like actual gameplay like improvements rather than like coaching almost like scheme X's and O's. So that's what I'll probably end up choosing. And then you can also choose a real life coach if you want, but I don't know a lot of people that do that. The next thing is they have 46 different abilities at launch. So you have 22 on offense, 24 on defense. So that's basically like, if a player is like a superstar, they will also have a specialization to like what they're good at, right? So like Lamar Jackson on the Ravens, he can run, Patrick Mahomes can throw the ball. Josh Allen can chuck it 100 million yards and plow you over. They're trying to get more lifelike. So they're adding all of these traits to it, which I think is really cool. They've had it, but like it wasn't necessarily like matching the player type. It was just like you could have a guy that was like 6'5", 3,000 pounds, and yet somehow he could juke anybody in the world. Like it just didn't match. So they're trying to match that up now. They did introduce they announced the wear and tear system. That was on their last announcement too, but they went more in depth on it. That's an NCAA. NCAA started it last year. So now you can't give like your best player like Derrick Henry on the Ravens. You can't give him the ball 300 times in a season and expect him to be living by the end of the season because it's injuries are going to happen, which I love. But on top of that, now it's making your trainer matter because now your trainers are going to have a direct effect on the wear and tear of your players. So I thought that was pretty cool. They also, and I'm sorry if you hear the baby in the background, he's going nuts right now. But they also have, on top of the wear and tear system, they announced the simulation upgrade. So I'm excited about this. So in previous Maddens, depending on your playbook, when you did a simulation, like let's say that like this specific playbook will focus on the slot receiver. That's fine. But then when you do a full season of simulation, a slot receiver that's a 60 overall is going to lead the league in receiving yards and catches and everything because the playbook emphasizes that like, hey, focus that receiver. Now what they're doing is they're trying to like lessen it down of like, there's just one player that the playbook will throw to try to make it more lifelike of like, hey, this quarterback likes to spread the ball around, XO, that type of thing. So I'm really excited about that. And then it also said that there's going to be like, it's going to be more realistic when you do sim. So like a team that's just stacked is going to lose less often, which is good because I don't like when you have this like really good team, you've built it. It's like, let's say 99 overall across the board. You play, I don't know, a team that's like an 80 overall, like the worst team in the league. They're 0-5, and yet somehow they blow your team out. Or like you simulate the season, you have the best team in the game, and your team is the worst team somehow. They're gonna make it more realistic, which is what I think Madden players are looking for. If we didn't want that, we'd go play an arcade game.
Right.
I kind of mentioned earlier, coordinators matter. If you're an offensive guru, you're going to need a good defensive coordinator. Opposite defensive guy, you need an offensive coordinator. The other thing that they added, which I'm a big fan of, is the coach central approval rating. Essentially, it's going to give you job security. Now you'll know where you stand within the organization, which I love, because there's sometimes, dude, where you're like, I just won 3 Super Bowls and I have one bad year, and all of a sudden they fired me because I had a bad year. Well, it's not going to do that anymore. You're going to have like an approval. So that's really nice. Now, I wish they would add that as a coach, you can request to be traded, because coaches have been traded before. And sometimes I get bored when I take let's say the Browns. I win 5 Super Bowls in 6 seasons, yada, yada, yada. And now it's like, okay, now I'm kind of bored because my team's just like really good. What would happen if I requested a trade, or like the team decided, hey, we're trading our coach because we want more players or picks, and then you get traded to a team? I think that'd be cool, and I think that they should add that, because it happens in real life. Doesn't happen very often. I think the last coach to get traded was John Gruden, maybe, when he got traded to I think the Raiders, or was it from the Raiders to the Bucks, or maybe it was to the Bucks to the Raiders, whichever way though. But like, it's been a while. Then they announced the improved coaching AI, which this is really big. Essentially, like the Detroit Lions go for it on 4th down all the time. They're now going to try to mimic what coaches' tendencies are and put it into the game. So if you're playing a team that goes for it all the time, well, you're gonna play that. But if you have maybe a coach that he throws it on 3rd down like 80% of the time, you're gonna see that now. Like they're mimicking real life coaches, which I think it's crazy to me that we're in 2026 now, like for the game, like the season 2026, and they're just now introducing that. Like, dude, you've had how many Maddens, and this is it. Does I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Hey, add it to the game. I'm excited for it. I mentioned the last time we talked about the weather system. It's going to affect your gameplay. Same thing. They kind of went more in depth on it. Looks pretty cool. It looks like if it's snowing, it's going to affect your like visibility. Like, you can sometimes, when it's snowing so hard, you can only see 15 yards down the field. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, for the Madden deep dive, they announced that, and this is something they needed. So like primetime games, so like Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night, they each will have a different presentation now when you play it. So it doesn't just feel like all the same. And then they all have their old, like they all 3 had like announcers, like different people. They kept all of them. Each one will have its specific, like, hey, it's a Sunday Night Football, so you get these 2 people. Hey, this is Monday night, you get these. I'm really upset they kept one person. She's in real life, she's good announcing games, but when you hear her on Madden, it's so like, they scored a touchdown. Like, she's reading, and it's not like, it doesn't make you feel dude, the Kate Olsen dude in this game, man. Hopefully she's better than last year's. I did not like her as an announcer. No shot to her, dude. Like, in real life, she's really good. That's what I felt like in the game. So I know it was like a lot of talk in there. I actually looked into like playing some video behind when I was talking about it, but we cannot. We'd get tagged on that. So that's why we can't. I do know when it comes out, I know you're doing streaming. I think you're going to hopefully try to get one in tonight, but when that comes out, I will put in some streaming for us on that, because I'm excited. So, but yeah, so that's Madden Deep Dive. I think the last main thing we had today was the trending game peak. We played it on Steam for a little bit. Ooh. No, you're good, dude. Dude, that was boring. I know. Went through a lot.
No.
Trending though, the trending game on Steam right now is Peak. I played it for about an hour. I think you played a little bit longer than I did.
Oh God.
So I'll have you kind of just talk mainly about it, and I'll kind of like insert where I think. But I guess I have a question though for you about it. Did it remind you of Repo? But like just not a horror game, dude. That's what I kept thinking when I was playing it. This is just Repo, just not horror.
I I I've only played like the 2 games. So I played with Cody last night and his friends, and then I played with you for.
We tried, yeah.
Like what, 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, and then it wouldn't. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I will say it's definitely a game where you gotta have friends.
Yes.
It's a nice challenge. To me it almost reminds me of Mario Kart.
How so?
It's if you're playing with friends, and if the people you're with just continue on without you, and you're like, hey, I need some help, somebody help me up, because you can help each other up the cliff and stuff.
Right,
like you can
right,
pull
yeah.
each other up.
I noticed. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mechanics on it.
So if you're not doing that, but yeah, somebody needs help. To me, it's very much like, oh, this is challenging a friendship, and I'm not a fan of it. You know what I mean? Because I know in Mario Kart, I suck ass at Mario Kart, but like, I know if I blue shell somebody's gonna be like, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, do it, dude. I can send it. Send it.
Yeah. So it kind of reminds me in that way of like, oh, this is a friendship challenger, but at the same time, if you're just playing with people who just go on without you, it's not gonna be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I felt
Yeah.
when you told me to try it. When you told me to try it before you hopped on, I think we were playing Faz a little bit beforehand. When I was playing it, dude, I was just.
Yeah, you gotta have people.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will say, excuse me, goodness. I played with Cody and his friends, and his friend had a mod that like allowed up to 20 people, and we had like maybe 8. That was fun. Like I thought, like that was very much like cool, because we at that point you kind of split up into 2 separate groups. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yet it's a limited area, so like you could still talk to each other and hear each other and stuff. And
right. So you guys didn't play it through like Discord. You guys played it through the actual game.
Yeah, we played it through the actual game, which I think kind of makes it fun. At least in terms of that. With Repo, it's very much like, no, this is kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah.
But with Peak, I thought it was pretty good. I like how they did it. So
okay.
I think it's a solid game. It's not something that I would play. It's not gonna be my like every weekend game like Warzone was or whatever or Faz was. But even now, Faz is like.
I was about to say, what's your thoughts? I mean, because Peak is, I mean, it's a party game and it's very trendy right now. For those of you that haven't tried it, what's your thoughts on Faz, dude? The new update. I wasn't. It just
take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate it. It adds some sort of. It adds a different. I don't want to say dynamic because that feels wrong. It adds more evidence to find, and it makes evidence not so circumstantial, I think is the best way to put it. But at the same time, it didn't add anything super revolutionary, I think.
Yeah.
It didn't change the gameplay to make it fun. It didn't change the ghosts to make them fun or anything. It was just, hey, here's a new way to gather evidence.
Yeah. See, that's why I played the 1 or 2 games with you guys.
Yeah.
And I put it back down, dude. I don't know. Like, I'll tell you, the game, Ghost Hunting game, I'm like sad that no one plays. Demonologist, dude. I thought that was so much better.
Have they even updated that game?
No, it's a dead game. Actually, I can tell you, but I think, dude, like nobody plays it now. I can tell you though, how many people are on it like currently just by looking at Steam, and I think the last update they did was like last year.
I thought it was in February this year.
I mean, if it was, it could have been, because I'm pretty sure it was February, but I didn't know. Yeah. Let me think. Demonologist. I'm looking it up right now on our computer or on my computer.
I will say I like Demonologist better in terms of scares, and 2 in terms of like cool. It not only tells you find the ghost, exorcise the ghost.
Yes. Okay.
I think that a dynamic is really cool.
Yes. And I just think it's better, like I said. But you were right. It was this year. It was February. It wasn't last year though. It was this year in February. Currently in the game, 548 people, which is the most that I've ever seen in a while. Wow. If I could find on Steam. I think there's a way you can see like peaks and stuff, but I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing where to do it right now. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm not seeing it. Anyways, yeah, that's a game I wish like took off. Like I'm kind of confused actually.
As to why.
Now that we're sitting here talking about it, how Phas took off and Demonologist didn't. Because in my head, Demonologist, dude, like you said, the jump scares. There's more than just finding the ghost. Like, yes, find the ghost, then exorcise the ghost.
Right.
The house, if you remember, the houses are not the same every time on one map.
They change.
They change every time. Yeah. You know? I think like the equipment you use is more like old school. Like I like that. Yeah. Like it's more scary in my opinion.
Do you want to try getting back into it?
I'd be down, dude, but I think we need to have like 3-4 people, because I think in 2 players we
need a full team.
Yeah. 100%. Who did we play with originally? Me, you, and who?
Dude, I think it was me, you, and like 2 of your friends from like olden days.
You're right. I think it was Dirty Diesel and somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we can get. I don't know. Maybe we can get our squad together now.
Maybe. I think this is where it's like a little like, it's because it's like I feel bad for Andres because he plays on PS5. You know what I mean? So we can't play anything with him unless it's.
Well, but I think that's the problem PS5, right now with like console versus PC is like, and like there's only so much you can do. You know, it's either you can't afford it or you just refuse to buy it. And I mean, but even like Star Wars, dude, like sometimes it's the game's fault. It's not even like.
Right, 100%. Yeah,
you know, like it's not crossplay. It's not crossplay, which it should be.
100% should be.
But yeah, I mean, we'll discuss it. I think if we do Demonologist, I'm down to stream that a little bit because I love playing Demonologist.
Okay. I'll see if Joy would be interested in getting it because I mean she said that Phas kind of was like, yeah, it's not worth getting into or whatever. So.
Dude, Demonologist is just better. I mean, you know. It's just I think it's better.
It's scary. It's fucking scary.
I think Phas is for like now kids aren't going to be playing these games probably. Like I'm saying like you shouldn't have children be playing it. But like if I had to like well, yeah, but I'm saying like Phas to me is like a kid's ghost hunting.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know, Demonologist is actually like dude like even like like you said the jump scares like Phas doesn't really like they have like the ghost event. You know, but they're like sitting there, like, you know, but like the baby thing. Like, did you ever get that one? And the Demonologist, the hallway with the baby heads,
dude.
The
hallway and all the baby heads,
dude. Yes,
it's fucking horrifying.
Oh man. All right. Well, anyways, guys, that's I think unless you have anything to add.
I mean, I can do my what makes big.
Yes, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Big back.
Biggie's big back of the week.
I know everybody's probably going to be like, dude, shut the fuck up about Oreos, but we have a new Oreo flavor that came out, and it's blueberry pie Oreo.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd like that. I like blueberries. So I like blueberry pie.
So fucking good.
But,
holy shit.
I don't know, man.
Megan, okay, so I bought these at Kroger because Megan was having like a rough day, so I got off work and I went and bought stuff. I bought a pack of these for me. I tried one and I was like, you need to buy like 5 more of these next time you go shopping. So she went shopping today and guess how many she bought?
5.
She bought 6.
Dude, she's a keeper, man. She's a keeper. Going above and beyond.
It's so good.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not like, I love Oreos. So like to me, like I can't alter it too much or I'm going to be like, dude, this Oreo is not an Oreo, you know?
Dude, it's so good though. It's blueberry.
I know. I believe you.
It's so good.
I believe you. I love blueberries, but
it's so good, Nick.
Oh, I actually have a question because we're on food.
Okay.
So for the I am releasing or have released. I don't know. I can't remember the day we're scheduling it yet. But for those of you listening here, I'm releasing the Campbell's Chunky Ghost Pepper Soup video. Like my review on that. Yeah. I think if we hit a certain amount of followers and subscribers. You should do a tinned fish thing with me. Tinned fish.
What?
A tinned fish, dude.
There's this. tinned fish.
Okay, so my grandpa used to eat this type of stuff, but then I was scrolling TikTok one day and I saw this dude quite literally has millions of followers, and all he does is review tinned fish. It's literally what it sounds like. It is tinned fish.
Can you eat the whole thing? Like,
yeah, yeah. You just literally plop it and eat it. I think if we get so many followers and subscribers, we'll set an amount. Like nothing official yet, but we post it. I think we need to do it. Me and you get together. We go in your backyard because Lord knows we're not gonna make it to the toilet and the trash can. And we tried. There's 3. I was gonna do it actually for a food review, and I'm like, you know what? I hate seafood, like fish. I'm not doing this just for views. Like, this is like a celebration. Like, haha, we made it.
You don't want to do it just for views?
Absolutely not. Not yet.
Yeah.
Nope. So I thought maybe me and you could do that. Now there's 3 different like main types that people get. Mm-hmm. They go mustard, hot sauce, like buffalo sauce almost, and olive oil. Is like the 3 flavors that people like. And this is just, I think it's mackerel. I think is the fish.
It's not anchovy.
No, it's either mackerel or herring. No, it's not anchovy. There are anchovies, but herring or mackerel is like the fish. And I think we should definitely be like, hey, dude, like, you get enough,
buddy. I'll tell you.
I think it'd be funny.
You get me mustard. You get whatever kind you want. I'll do it regardless of subscribers.
What? You would do that? Dude.
I'll try it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, deal. I'll do. Okay, here's the. Regardless of subscribers, if you do it, then with me, I will do it. But I'm telling you, I'm going to puke.
Okay.
I'm not lying, not sugarcoating it. Like, when it happens, and it's in your backyard, don't be like, what the heck? I told you.
We'll have like 5-gallon buckets that we can spray out or whatever.
Okay,
right.
Because I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
All right. Well. All right. So Biggie's Big Back, blueberry Oreos.
Blueberry Oreos, baby. Buy them while you can. Buy them.
Buy them.
Get them. Or don't. Let me have them. That's fine.
Oh shit, dude. Well.
Yeah.
Episode 10 in the books.
Yeah.
I think I speak on both of our behalfs.
Fish.
Yeah, I think I speak on both of our behalfs when I say we appreciate you guys. If you've made it this far, we love you. If you could please share, just share our page. You don't even have to share the podcast. Just share the pages. Right. Let people know. Me and Marissa are really trying hard on getting some shirts or some like cups and mugs and stuff, just so we can kind of get our name out there a little bit more. But yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Big Bald Andrew Tanner, thank you for the comment over on Spotify. Once again, thank you to our new followers. Trevor Sadboy Kelly on Facebook. I'm trying to see who else. Marissa, Facebook, and Joy Hurd, Facebook, and as well as our YouTube, Bring the Storm 1. We appreciate you guys. And, I mean, you got anything?
Look, man, I just want to eat some fish.
You heard it here. Biggie wants to eat some fish. Until the next episode, guys.
I haven't puked in a while. I want to see what happens.
Oh, my God. Well, that'll get views. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right. Much love, guys. Peace.
Go, 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 go.